Welcome back to the Post Up Podcast, episode 29, almost at 30, and there's been another week of basketball. Like I predicted last week, more basketball happened. But what happened? That's the important question. Well, more importantly, only what happened in Philadelphia. Was it a better week than the awful week you had last week?
Well, last week we won...
I was expecting a yes or no answer.
We won 2 games last week, and this week we won 1.
But everybody got injured.
Everyone's injured. We got no players left. We played against the 2 of the best teams in the league, and we lost, obviously. But Shake Milton has emerged. So in my opinion, I see this as an absolute win.
Baby milkshake, as his parents used to call him.
Yeah.
Allegedly, according to the people on whatever stream I was watching
ESPN,
that game.
Yeah. Or ABC or some big American thing.
Some commentator somewhere said they used to call him Baby Milkshake.
That sideline reporter who didn't even know who Shake was.
Oh,
that's their only job.
That was no one Doris Burke. It's just usually Doris Burke.
Let's not just generalise.
Yeah. Sorry, Doris. Doris knows a lot about basketball. We'll give it her. Yeah. She's very good on 2K. I have to get 2K in every time. It's fine. But yeah, Shake Milton broke records and broke personal records. A career high night and most threes in a row.
Well, they said he broke that record.
Did
they lied to us. They said he made 14 in a row and broke the records, but it was only 13. Only 13.
So he levelled the...
He levelled it, yeah. But get them, but at the end of the day, he still got his name in the record books. I suppose it's good. And to score 39 points against the Clippers when you're constantly being guarded by Pat Beverly, Kawhi, or Paul George. I mean, that's quite a feat.
Well, they double-teamed him at one point.
They were guarding him the same way they guarded Harden. That's so, flattering for him. To come off the bench, where Brett Brown told him he wasn't even in his plans for the rest of the season, to come in to have the Clippers to guard you that way and still score.
And it's amazing because he did it efficiently, whereas Harden would have shot 12% and got 39.
7 of 9 from 3. And we only lost by 6.
Oh, yeah. He did so well. Still lost.
I'm honestly, do you know, after we lose every game this season, all the Sixers fans are in meltdown mode. But this was the first time I saw Sixers fans saying, I'm happy with that. I don't care that we lost. I saw Shake. And I was the same. I knew we were going to lose. I'm just glad it was fun. I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, well, the signs were there because the game before he put up 19 against the Knicks. Yes,
5 of 5 from 3 as well.
Yeah, well, which obviously helped with the 13 threes in a row. Because obviously he did it over 3 games.
Against the Cavs as well.
Yeah, he did it against 2 really easy teams, then continued it against the Clippers, which was nice.
But then the Knicks, we only won by 9. Toby, he arrived.
After he's listening. After I said I don't know why he's a basketball player, he came up with 34 points.
To be fair, he didn't turn up against the Lakers or Clippers.
No, as I expected, really.
But yeah, he scored 34, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and right from the start he was aggressive, which he needs to be like that. But unfortunately, he's not, which is we've come to expect that from him now. But
rubbish player.
Yeah, and then the Lakers. I was going to watch this game. I woke up at 10 to 3 in the morning. And then I fell back asleep by 3 o'clock, so I missed the game.
You didn't miss much.
I missed the Glenn Robinson third game.
I mean, yeah,
he finally hit 3-point shots.
You've been asking for Glenn to do anything, just anything really, just
anything,
even just missing
hit
shots.
Well, no, he missed too many for us. At least he's hit some shots now. He made 3.
Wow.
Yeah, and I missed them all.
It's like when you missed that Ben Simmons' first 3-point shot. Yeah, you've missed all of them.
Yeah. I missed them all.
It's embarrassing.
Maybe it's a sign. I should stop watching.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Ben Simmons' 3-point shot before you did. How did that make you feel?
Did you?
Yeah. I was watching a Philly OKC game, and I was on Twitter.
Wow.
And then I was messaged you, and you were asleep. Fake fan.
I was working at the time, so I had to get my sleep in to...
We get it. You had a job.
And I no longer do. Because priorities, basketball. I haven't missed a game since I quit.
So, a worse week then, really. The injury... What's worse? What did you play? 4 games last week?
Yeah.
4 games, winning 2, losing 2, having 2 major injuries. Or playing 2 of the best teams in the league and losing 2, winning 1, and just no more... Josh Richardson got injured, didn't he?
Yeah, he's out with concussion.
Yeah. couple of bad weeks then.
It's just not very good. I think we're tanking for the 6th seed.
Yeah. Good.
Trust the process.
I think we should. I think we should stop trusting the process.
No. Are you crazy? Well, you can.
How far has it got you?
I mean, to be fair, it took us from 10 wins to the second round of the playoffs. That's big progress.
More clapping. But from an OKC perspective, it's been it's not really been a bad week. It's been an okay week. No, it probably has been a bad week
I
actually.
mean, you've only lost to 2 good teams.
But
so,
does it count? We beat Sacramento, who were 6-1 after the All-Star break.
And they're going to beat us tonight.
We're their only defeat. But in that game, we did get bullied by Harry Giles III. Is he the third or is he the second?
I think he's the third.
He's the third. Yeah. The third Harry Giles in the line of Gileses. But yeah, he absolutely bullied. I think he had 19 points on the game, but I only watched the first half. And I thought we're going to lose this game. But luckily Bogdanovic and Buddy Hield didn't turn up in the second half. A bit like me. I think they went to sleep as well. They were like, may as well go to sleep. Phelan's gone to bed. Let's all go. And we saw the game out nicely. SGA and Gallo both getting over 20 points, 24 for Gallo. And it was a bit annoying to watch Harry Giles bully us. But I remember speaking to you before the game, and you said, does Steven Adams defend? And I said, no. Example A.
To be fair,
Harry Giles bullied us.
Harry Giles was meant to be the next big thing.
Yeah.
And then he tore his ACL 3 times in 3 years.
Watching him, he's not the next big thing. He just makes open shots.
Yeah. But he has the talent, but his legs are gone already, and he's only 22 maybe. Big grip.
Well, after that impressive win, a massive L. I swear we threw this game. We played Hamidou Diallo, who has been out a lot of this season. It was his first start for a while. We played him power forward. So what's Diallo? What, 6'5", 6'6"?
On a good day.
But big jumper. And we played him. We matched him up against Giannis. Thought, yeah, that's the matchup we want. Gallinari had a rest. And I don't even want to count to how big that defeat is, but we scored 86, they scored 133.
Can I just say, when I woke up and I saw that score, I did smile.
Why?
I found it funny.
I did as well, to be fair. I woke up and was like, wow. Really did throw. And I looked at the team and I was like, wow. You're trying to count how many points that is?
47 points. Quick maths.
Probably the biggest defeat in our history.
It's definitely up there.
It wasn't even like somebody had a massive game. I think Giannis put up 30 something, and no one else. A lot of their bench put up like 14. Pat Connaughton and them guys. But
Fire Billy Donovan.
No. But then the next game we lost to the Clippers by. What's that?
That's just 15. That's simple math. Just can't count.
You think I'm good at simple math? But at least somebody turned up in this game. Dennis Schroeder had 24 points.
Imagine losing to the Clippers by 15. Can never be us.
Yeah.
Can never be us.
I mean, we didn't have Shake Milton. And our offense has kind of slowed down of late. Like, nobody's putting up big points. Like, either everybody will put up like 20 or like, we're not going to win. But saying that, a lineup of SGA, Chris Paul, Dennis Schroeder, Gallinari, and Steven Adams is the best offense in the league, with like 128 points, I think. So
yeah, it's very good.
I mean,
very good.
But we are slowing down. But saying that, do
you think his team's figuring out how you play?
I think we just played 2 really good teams.
Yeah, 2 very good defenses.
We just played the Bucks and the Clippers. Yeah. Like, I mean, I wouldn't start crying because we then had no problems with Detroit. It was nice to see
7 points. Though.
Yeah, but it was nice to see Christian Wood put up 29 points.
Good player.
I'm a fan.
I don't get why the Sixers and the Bucks both released him, and the Pelicans.
Probably because
he was so good.
At the time, you had Tobias.
No, we had him back in the process when we were bad.
Days. Oh yeah,
even worse than what we are now.
That's what we got rid of him for. And the Bucks have Giannis.
I mean, he'd be a fantastic backup.
Yeah, but who else?
Now he's in Detroit.
Yeah.
Poor.
Yeah, SGA 27, Schroeder 23, just another simple night and good win. Never was worried, and we've got quite a nice running of games now. We play, there's quite a lot of away games. We played Denver a couple of times, Golden State, Atlanta, like just meh teams, except Denver. Sorry, Denver. But Curry is back, so he might get injured.
Right time for Philly. We're playing him in 2 games.
Who?
Steph.
Ah. Yeah, we'll get onto Steph. So talking about Shake Milton having a unlikely good night.
Unlikely to the sleepers.
No,
We knew it was
unlikely
going to happen.
No, we didn't.
Well, you didn't. I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No. Unlikely to everybody. Another player who had a very big night was Caris LeVert.
Yeah, he's always been like a scoring threat. Against the Sixers, he loves putting up 30 points against us. I never saw him as a 50-point per game scorer. Per game? 50-point scorer.
51 point
51
scorer,
point
sorry.
scorer.
Can we not? No, yeah.
Let's not disrespect him.
He hit a free throw.
He hit the free throw. Fair play to him. And he scored the last 37 points.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, he outscored the Sixers.
And overtime.
No? Yeah. The Celtics, not the Sixers. 37 to like 23 or something. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
And I think he scored all of the Nets points in overtime.
Yeah. That's like Kyrie ball dominance, that is.
This is like going on to 2K, simcasting the game, realising, oh crap, I'm down in the fourth quarter, so you jump into the game and just turn the difficulty onto rookie and then score with one player. I've never done that before. I've never done that.
You seem to know a lot about
I've
that.
never, no.
No.
Anyway.
You definitely seem to know
No.
a lot. You simcast games?
Yeah, I can't play every game.
I play every game.
Boring.
On 12-minute
Yeah,
quarters as
well, that's the only way to do it.
That's the end. If you play 2K not on 12-minute quarters, then
Go to
sell the
prison.
game. Sell the game. Stop playing it. Play something else. Weirdos. But yeah, well, everybody always enjoys a random high-scoring game. We have my personal favourite, Corey Brewer.
It's also my favourite.
It's the most awkward, what was it, 40... How many points was that?
It was 52.
52. It's the most awkward 52 points you'll ever see.
Almost every single point was on the fast break.
Yeah.
A wide open layup with dunk.
Brilliant.
We've
got Terence Ross's big game, which is some sort of number.
Yeah, 50-something.
Yeah, but do you think Shake Milton and or Caris LeVert will be seen as one of those, or do you think they can carry on to be decent players?
I don't think LeVert is in that random category because he's a legit scorer. And I messaged you, if you had a team built around him, he'd be an all-star. You could easily average 20 points per game, but the fact he's with Dinwiddie, Kyrie, and then KD next season, he's going to take shots away from him. Like,
he's not going to shoot much next season.
If you look at Donovan Mitchell, Caris LeVert could do that easy.
I don't know if I'm on the hype train of Caris LeVert. I'm feeling Spencer Dinwiddie might be the star of that team. Obviously, taking away Kyrie and KD, Spencer Dinwiddie currently is the star of Brooklyn.
I think they're both good.
Yeah.
You know, they're both good.
I just don't know if I can see... to me, at the moment, Caris LeVert's a bit of a Terence Ross.
I mean, fair enough, because he's not done much yet in the NBA.
Yeah.
But I'm a fan. Shake Milton, on the other hand. Probably. He probably will.
He
probably will.
Probably just... not going to happen.
But, like, to be fair, though, he only scored 39 points. So I don't think people aren't going to really remember 39 points. Because if it was, like, 45, then fair enough.
But I do seem to remember Draymond Green's 32 point...
Yeah, but he's a good player, though.
32 point playoff almost triple-double. I think we both went to say something and nobody said anything.
But no, I think Shake, he's shown his ability now. So I think he has to be in our starting lineup. Like, get rid of Glenn Robinson. He doesn't want to be here. Get rid of Al Horford. Get him on the bench. And just start Shake. Because I think in lineups when he's played with Ben Simmons, they both elevate each other. And that's a win-win. But obviously Ben Simmons might not be back this season. Pun intended. Might not be back.
Because he hurt his back. Well done. Well done. You get a clap for that one. I think we give out claps too easily on this podcast.
I think it's good, you know. It's very uplifting.
Yeah. We're talking about Ben and his back. No, we're not clapping every time we say Ben's back. It's broken currently. Brett.
You didn't even know what happened to his back yet. It's just like a pinching of...
Shut up! We're moving on from his back. We actually don't know what's happened to this man's back.
to be fair, you kept on saying bubba, so I thought you were trying to say back.
I was trying to say Brett Brown. Brett Brown said
let's do it then.
some very interesting comments over this past week.
And what were those comments, Halen?
I mean, you'll know them better than I do. What were those comments, Owen?
Ben and Joe will win a championship together. What do you think?
No, they won't. Ben and Joe will never win a championship together.
When I saw this quote,
You can quote me on
my
that.
initial thought was, Brett, what are you doing? At the end of the day, basketball is not a two-man sport. You have to have a full team and a good coach. We have neither.
Yeah. Technically, Ben and Joe will not win a championship by themselves. They
No.
do need more players.
Yeah,
2v5 is not fair.
When you're surrounded by Tobias Harris and Al Horford, you're not going to win a championship.
No.
When your coach is Brett Brown, you probably won't win a championship. So maybe Brett could sacrifice himself. Not in that way. Maybe just resign. When we get knocked out in the first round, resign. That's all I'm saying.
It's an option.
But those two are, in terms of just talent alone, let's just take their talent. They are the two.
Are we talking about talent on paper or talent like actual...
Talent on paper alone. You could make the argument that they are the most talented duo in the league, besides LeBron and AD.
Chris Milton and Eric Bledsoe are pretty good, mate.
Joking? Yeah, you are joking. But
Yes, I am joking. I didn't say Giannis. I said Bledsoe.
Did you just say Bledsoe and Milton?
Yeah.
But yeah, on paper, taking away Joe's attitude problems and weight fatness and Ben's
crying.
back and lack of shooting, on paper they could be one of the most special duos in the league. But the only problem is they're not.
Well, sadly,
Yet.
like paper,
They break easy.
I was gonna say they're quite fragile.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, Ben, he's only had one major injury.
No, I mean just as a
Bristol
person.
Kieran.
As a person, he's probably he doesn't shoot outside of the painted area.
Yeah. But he's a good shooter off the court.
I don't care how he shoots. What matters is shooting on the court. I don't care what he does. Like when he's in the shooting range. Like I don't know what he's shooting off the court.
Shooting. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you said shooting off the court.
Exactly, Kendall.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done, Ben.
I'm not insisting he shoots Kendall Jenner, by the way. He just shot a shot and successful.
Interesting.
One of one.
They did kind of break up and get back together, so they might be 2 of 2.
2 of 2. Yeah. 100%.
High percentages. Well done. But I don't think Ben and Joe will win a championship together, and I definitely don't think Brett, Ben, and Joe will win a championship together.
Cool.
I think Ben could win one if he goes to LA with LeBron and AD next year.
That's what I'm terrified of, right? So, do you know when we drafted Ben, right? I always thought he's an LA kid. He's destined for LA. But over the last couple of years, he's grown that Philly toughness. But, like, his agent is so weird and dodgy.
And he loves LeBron James, and
he loves
James loves
Lakers.
him.
So, I'm scared when his contract runs up and we still are a bad team, he's going to go to LA. If he goes to LA, I'm joining him.
Yeah?
Maybe my second team.
I said the same thing about Russ, and then
Yeah,
as soon as he
that's
left, I was like, nah, I'm okay here.
But yeah, I think Ben and Joe, do you know the Milwaukee Bucks coach, Mike Budenholzer? If he was our coach, do some research.
Who are the Milwaukee Bucks?
So if we had him as our coach, we would win a championship with Ben and Joe. But with how our team is built right now, and we're locked into those contracts long term, it's not like we can just get out of Tobias's contract or Al. So we're locked in with this team, and it doesn't look very good. So right now, no, they can't win a championship together. But if you built a team around Ben, he'd win the championship easy.
It would also help if you had Giannis.
I mean, it'd be quite redundant if we had Giannis and Ben and Joe.
But Giannis is good, isn't he?
Did you see how we played in the All-Star game together with Joe? It didn't work.
Don't watch him.
It looked like Giannis and Joe together looked like Ben and Joe.
Talk about Giannis. He's had a bit of beef with James Harden recently. I mean, it's been recent. It's spanned over ages, it seems
Many
like.
years, probably.
But it really started from when Giannis threw his shots at him during the draft of the All-Star.
To be fair, it started years
Well, it started
ago.
before that with a couple when he threw the ball in Harden's face.
Came back to light.
It came back to
It
came to
resurfaced.
prominence.
It resurfaced.
Yeah. When he said we want like team players and
Someone who can pass.
Yeah, somebody who can pass. Then pick Chris Milton. No. I'll leave Chris Milton on it. And then what did he swung an elbow at him?
Yeah.
Giannis swung an elbow at James Harden in the All-Star game.
Could have killed the man.
With those arms, yeah. And then, what did Harden say the other day? Harden had an interview with somebody and said some words. Oh, he basically, didn't he say that Giannis hasn't got any skill to him?
Yeah, he was saying Harden said if he was 7 foot, basketball would be easy.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. I mean, if you're 7 foot and the most athletic person in the world, I suppose you would be good at basketball.
But the fact is different for Giannis. He was so skinny when he came to the league, and then he like grew as a player. He kind of got bigger and he worked hard. Whereas it wasn't just like he came in as a big muscly 7 footer like Zion and ruined the league.
Well, I mean, Zion's far from 7 foot, but
yeah, no, but I said I didn't say 7. I said big muscly.
But I think Harden says he has no skill. I think Harden's getting confused by saying like shooting is the only skill you can learn.
Yeah.
If you look at Giannis's like footwork and his Euro steps, where people always think it's a travel, it's just unreal footwork.
Very long legs.
And footwork, like that's learning footwork is more complicated than shooting.
Yeah, probably.
And Harden can shoot the ball sometimes. But Giannis, his Euro steps and his footwork are there every game, and they're a reliable way to score. So Harden is just dumb.
Yeah. Pointless beef really, because if the Bucks came up against Houston in the finals, it would probably be 4-0.
Probably.
Because they don't have anybody who could stop Giannis.
I mean, yeah, the tallest player is PJ Tucker, 6'6".
Good luck to him.
Yeah.
I mean, Hamid Diallo did a good job. He only let him score 32 points. So, good luck to you, PJ Tucker. Last week, we mentioned that Steph Curry would be playing against Washington on Sunday. He didn't play, and he hasn't played yet either. So, we're still waiting. But the day is supposed to be tonight, or yesterday, or whenever. Toronto. Golden State play Toronto, and Steph Curry is supposed to be playing. He was assigned to the G League. How did he do? I've literally
I don't know if he played any games, to be honest. It might just been to practice.
Well, I saw he was teaching one of the players some moves, which was nice for those G League players that will never see the NBA. But it's nice that there's a G League
Good
app.
charity work. Yeah.
I just look on Instagram for how OKC Blue do.
Do you even care about the G League?
Only when like somebody gets put down, like when
just put down G's.
when Peyton was there and he did that massive 45 point triple double.
Oh, yeah.
Justin.
Patton.
They call him Peyton.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah, Steph didn't play.
No, never mind then. Well, he should be back for the Toronto game. So next week we'll see how he did.
I'm so confused as to why they chose Toronto as the game to come back to.
Because it's the redemption tour.
It's the best team in the league.
But
well, one of the best teams in the league.
No. But it's the comeback, isn't it? Against the team
that did lose to them in the finals, I suppose.
Exactly. So he wants to come back and drop 45.
It's not going to happen.
No. He'll probably do
22,
26.
3 of 11 shooting from 3 maybe.
Let's have another prediction then. How much is Steph going to drop against Toronto?
21 points.
I'm saying 26.
And 3 of 11 shooting from 3.
I'm just saying 26 points. Shoot however you want to shoot.
Poorly.
Yeah, you'll shoot a lot of threes, I think.
Maybe.
Wiggins not going to see the ball often. But you've wrote something very... Oh, no, he did win Coach of the Month.
Yeah.
They do Coach of the Month?
Apparently. Yeah. I learned that yesterday.
So, apparently, in the NBA, they give out Coach of the Month awards. First I've ever heard of it. But Mike D'Antoni won it. And everybody said that the small ball wouldn't work. James Harden won his first tip-off the other day in overtime against what's his name? Knicks power forward Taj Gibson. He beat Taj Gibson in a tip-off. Neither of them looked like they jumped, but yeah, it kind of is working, isn't it?
Kind of. Maybe it's because of teams don't know how to play against it yet.
Just put the big man on him.
And have they played any good teams?
I don't think so. Yeah, it might just be they've played really bad teams.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah, they haven't played the Bucks yet, which I can't wait for after this. This beef's going to heighten in that game because there's going to be a lot of flopping and can't wait. Giannis will probably drop 55 on PJ Tucker.
Probably, yeah.
I'm ready for it. But yeah, Coach of the Month. I mean, didn't even know it was an award.
Same. Yeah.
And yeah, I still, even though it's working at the moment, can't see small ball work. Well, as you put it there, ultra small ball working in the playoffs.
Small ball is the Warriors small ball.
Yeah, with Draymond Green.
Level.
And that works.
It's not going to work in the playoffs.
No, especially against the teams that they will be playing against. Now, big interesting list from the top quality of sports journalism in the US. ESPN, probably the best when it comes to news, definitely sports news. They never get anything wrong. Everything they say is 100% factual and believable, and they have the best reporters. Everything is top notch from ESPN, and they've gone and done a top 25 players under 25 list. And what I've got to say is, I've never seen nothing more true in my life. Number one, Alex Caruso. No. no. Okay, ESPN have done a list.
So that joke all led up to Alex Caruso.
Yeah. I didn't know where it was going when I started the joke, to be fair. I don't know how old Alex Caruso is.
He's under 25, I think.
It works.
But he's bald though, so he might be old.
I thought he was like 26 or something.
He probably is, to be fair.
Does the joke work?
Time to look. Oh, he just misses it.
The joke didn't work. Anyway, the list. Number 1. Should we go 1 or 25 first?
Let's go 25 first, and then talk about...
Number 25 in the top 25 players under 25 is Lonzo Ball. Now, Lonzo Ball... okay, this is based off potential, not just current ability, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is all off potential.
I'm fine with it, because he's not going to get much better.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's an okay player.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
Maybe Zion will make him a good player.
He's top 15 point guards in the league.
Yeah.
How many teams are in the NBA? 30?
30.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's definitely...
Probably.
Yeah.
He might be. I'm not going to think.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's definitely top 15 best point guards in the league.
That's not really an accomplishment, really.
And like his dad said, we're going to see playoff Zoe this season.
Can't wait. Triple singles.
Can't wait for playoff Zoe. Hope playoff Zoe was something a bit like a playoff LeBron last year.
Don't get your hopes up. He plays for... Are they even going to make the playoffs?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. LeBron announced playoff LeBron and then didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. Playoff mode activated.
Yeah, playoff mode has been activated now for Zoe by his dad. His dad has turned it on.
Yeah. His dad turned him on,
His dad turned him on, and now he's ready to miss the playoffs. So good luck. So 25 on ESPN's list. Number 24, Druggy John Collins. Jonathan Collins.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's this.
Yeah, I don't know if he should be on the list. He's good on 2K, but
yeah, it's like he puts up points on a bad team, but like, is he going to be a good player on a good team? I don't know.
I can't see much improvement from where he's at now.
Yeah, and I think he's nothing more than a sixth man, really.
Yeah, I'd say Lonzo's better than him.
Yeah, maybe they're like at the same level, to be fair.
23, Michael Porter Jr.
Fuming. I thought he would be higher.
I mean, it's hard to tell because we've not really seen much.
But what we have seen has been very good. And when he does get minutes, he puts up production. He puts up big points. And he's an all-star. He's going to be an all-star one day.
He's not yet.
Not yet. He's going to be one day. So he should be higher. Like, some of the players above him on this list is weird. But yeah, let's get to it later.
I just feel like we haven't seen enough for him yet. Maybe next season, if he plays regular minutes
He's
off
played
the
more
bench.
games than Zion.
Has he?
Yeah.
But Zion's really good. According to ESPN. Number 22, Domantas Sabonis.
He should never be this high.
He should be higher. Yeah, exactly.
No.
What do you mean? You're not seeing what that man's doing this season.
How is he above Michael Porter?
Because he's a good player.
Potential-wise?
He won't get much better than he is now.
5 years from now, who's going to be a better player, Sabonis or Michael Porter Jr.? Don't say Sabonis. I know you just want to say him. He's not going to be better than Michael Porter Jr.
No, probably not, but he is still a good player.
He's a good player, but not Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, I can't see him progressing more than he is now.
He's
Same
already
with John Collins and
20 and 11.
Yeah,
so he's already peaked.
Yeah, he'll probably maintain this quality for his entire career. Well done, Domantas, for making the list. Number 21, elite defender.
Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah. Forgot his first name for a second. Jonathan Isaac.
If he didn't get injured, he probably would be a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year already. What a player. I'm fine with him on this list. And I feel like he's always been underappreciated because people...
He plays for Orlando.
The analytical people who are meant to be smart never look at defense for some reason.
And he plays in Orlando.
Yeah, so he's kind of irrelevant.
A good fit for him.
Yeah. Orlando are like the very scuffed version of the Bucks, where they're all very long and can't shoot.
Yeah.
And good defenders.
So probably should be higher if you didn't get injured.
Yeah. I mean, not going to spoil the list ahead, but obviously you got like bad. No, I'm not going to say names.
Okay.
But you got worse players above him. Like I would take Isaac over a lot of the players above him if I'm building a team.
Yeah, but we're not building a team. This is just a list.
That's true.
Number 20, Zingu or Porzingis. I forgot his first name for some reason.
Kristaps
Porzingis. Yeah, I don't see him getting much better than he is now. He's about the same. He's not.
He probably wasn't on the list to start with, but he insisted on being on the list.
Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to insinuate there, that he likes to force his way onto things. I
take what you will.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but yeah. I don't think Porzingis forced himself onto this list. Maybe other lists, but definitely not this list. But I would think he's better than John Collins, Sabonis, and Lonzo, but I don't think he'll get much better. So probably rightfully at this spot, maybe a bit lower. Maybe
weird because when he plays with Luka, he's rubbish, but when he plays on his own, he's amazing. It's
like he prefers it when he's the main man.
He likes it when he has his own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes being the dominant player.
Yeah. In control, you could say, I guess. Yeah.
Kristaps Porzingis. Okay, tied for 18th because ESPN idiots. Jamal Murray and Druggy Ayton. DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, I knew his name. He just also on the drugs.
I don't like Murray being this high. Like above Michael Porter Jr., Isaac, and Porzingis.
Jamal Murray's got potential to be like
Tony
Parker levels of history.
That's still not better than Porzingis, Isaac, or
no, but I don't mean he'd probably average more points than Tony Parker. I mean that like I could see him staying with Denver for a long time, and him and Jokic.
Loyalty has no.
But
relevance.
Like him and Jokic being like the two main men there, a bit like Duncan and Parker.
Yeah, I would take all the players below him instead of Jamal Murray.
I'm a massive Jamal Murray fan. As you can tell, I put him most improved player for this season.
Yeah, he's too inconsistent for me. You'll just not turn up for 5 games and then have like a 35-point game and then just not show up again.
See, that's why I like him, because I don't watch every single game. So I'll watch about 3 OKC games in a row, then I'll sleep for the next 3. So, yeah. So bring him to OKC and I'll only see his good games. Or I'll only see his bad games. Yeah. Depends. But, yeah, I don't know why they're tied. I think it's pretty easy to differentiate when it's 18 and 19. Yeah. The potential with Ayton, I just don't see it yet. I see that he's got potential, but I don't know if he'll fulfill it.
Yeah,
he's similar to Porzingis.
My fear, because when you look at him, like going through the ranks as a teenager, he would never care, and he just didn't really try much. But now he's got to the NBA. My fear is, since he's been on a bad team, he's going to lose that motivation or any form of like trying. So hopefully the Suns get good, because Ayton, with his height, his frame, his skill set, he should be a perennial all-star.
They got some of the tools to get good. It's just if they utilise the tools correctly. Yeah. Because Rubio should have been a massive addition for them, and they've not really done that well.
They had a good first 5 games of the season.
Yeah, and even though Rubio is top 5 for assists this season, you expect him to be pushing for the playoffs this year.
Like Ayton, he could be DeMarcus Cousins 2.0.
Yeah, basically, what Memphis are doing now, that's what you expected the Suns to be doing, pushing for the last seed.
If they're doing this list purely off of potential, I would have him top 10.
Ayton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see... my voice just disappeared. Like I said, I can see the potential, but I can't see him fulfilling it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. 17... Jaren Jackson Jr.
Fuming.
JJJ.
He should be way higher.
Very good player.
I'm assuming this is
injuries.
I'm assuming this is because nobody watches Memphis.
Probably, yeah.
Because we'll go into Ja later, but it's the same situation there.
Ja, very similar to my Jamal Murray and Jokic comment. They could be Tony Parker and Tim Duncan.
Just 2 players who stay with the team for the whole career. No, in skill sets.
And are good.
Yeah. But Jaren should be way higher.
Yeah, should be top 15 at least.
Oh yeah, easy. Top 10.
Yeah. 16, Zach LaVine. Now, I've always been a big fan of Zach LaVine since that dunk contest back in the day, but I quite like him as a player.
I'm not
especially
a fan.
this season. He's improved a little bit, but I think he's a bit too high on this list. I
Way
mean,
too high.
Jackson's better, Jamal Murray's better, Ayton's better, Porzingis is better, Isaac's better. I would take all those players
Yeah, same.
above him. I'd probably put him like in the 21st spot and move everybody
Yeah.
higher than him.
I
Just
agree.
potential-wise, it doesn't really have much.
He's not going to get much
He's
better.
already the complete player.
He is
And I
who
can't
he is.
believe he's under 25.
Yeah, I feel like you got into the league when he was in 2014.
When he was, I think everybody was in 2014.
In the 2014 draft, and everyone else on this list was in the 2014 draft, which is wild because he must have been young when he first came into the league.
Yeah. Well done to him.
Yeah.
Hope you're in the next dunk contest. Just to make it somewhat interesting.
Mhm.
Number 15. I was going to say Zach Fox. It's just not who it is. It'd be amazing if Zach Fox made onto this because he's a comedian.
Who was I thinking of? Who's the other comedian with the fox as a surname?
Jamie Foxx?
Yeah,
Not,
so-
not comedian, singer, actor.
Oh, it's not. People call him funny, but I don't find him funny. So I thought he was a comedian.
Don't go
I thought he was a comedian. That's why.
Oh, sorry, Jamie Foxx. I'm a big fan. I love that song you did with Chris Brown back in the day. That was a very good song. And you've done Gold Digger with Kanye West. That was a banging song. Well done, Jamie
Just
Foxx.
see if that's what I was
You're a
thinking
very
about.
good singer. I don't like this Jamie Foxx slander.
Let me just see if that is the one I was thinking of.
It's disgusting.
I might be mistaken.
Slander of Jamie Foxx.
Nah, it is the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just. I don't think he's done
He's
comedy.
got 2 X's in his surname.
Yeah,
What's that about?
he's cool.
What's that about?
He's cool.
X-rated? No. Anyway.
Interesting. I don't think he is. Nothing's been leaked anyway. Number 15, not Zach or Jamie Foxx, but the other one,
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. I was going to call him DeAndre. Why do I want to call everybody DeAndre for?
Learn first names.
No. De'Aaron Fox. Another player which has got the curse of like being on a bad team. I feel like he gets injured all the time and he's on a rubbish team.
He shouldn't be 15 on this list.
No. Like I said, Jackson, Murray, Ayton,
Even Lonzo.
Isaac are all better than him. Even Lonzo. I think he's on par with Fox.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think Lonzo's better now, but potential-wise, they're on par.
Yeah, they should be in the similar range, but the majority of players below Fox on this list should be above him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox and Levine in similar stages.
I'd probably have Fox and Levine 23rd and 24th.
Yeah.
Lonzo 25th.
14 is D'Lo.
They're getting way too high.
A rough career for D'Lo, but obviously ESPN still see that potential. I don't think he'll get much better. He peaked at the Nets.
Yeah. He went to the Warriors, did nothing, shot inefficiently, and now he's with the Timberwolves with his best friend.
Where he's done nothing and will shoot inefficiently.
Yeah. I don't see him being an amazing player. Maybe one more All-Star appearance. But yeah, nothing special.
How old's Marcus Smart?
25, 26.
I was going to say, you should definitely be on this list.
What?
Marcus Smart right now is a very good player.
But he's got no potential.
Yeah, I know, but he's still better than some of these players, minus like potential. Yeah. 13 is Jaylen Brown. Now, I probably would have put this guy top 10.
Maybe.
I'm
I
a
think
big fan
I
of
like
Jaylen
him
Brown.
13. I like him at
I
13.
think he's a very good defender.
Yeah.
I think he's this season especially he's shown more promise on the offense as well,
Yeah.
and he's on a very good Celtics team that if they stick together for like a couple of years, will just keep getting better
I
because
disagree.
they're all young and
Well, Kemba's old.
yeah,
29.
except Kemba, but like Romeo
That's a
Langford's
big
ready
piece.
to come in.
He's not a point guard.
Yeah, he is. He can't shoot.
Can't do anything.
He can pass.
I mean, anyway, I can pass. With a football.
Oh yeah.
Don't slander me.
I mean, I've not seen any evidence. But yeah, I'd put Jaylen Brown top 10 for me. I think he's better than some of the players in this top
I like
10.
him
And
13.
he's got bigger potential than some of these players in the top 10. But, moving on to 12. Bam Adebayo. Definitely should be in the top 10.
Do you think?
Definitely should be in the top 10.
I like him where he is.
You've literally put, next to Bam's name, higher.
That could mean 11.
What's more higher than, like, from 10 to... What?
What's higher than 12? 11.
No, that's not...
What's higher?
No, it's lower.
No, 12, and then what's higher than 12? 11.
Well, no, 13's higher than 12. We're talking about counting up.
Well, when I'm saying higher, that's higher up the list.
Yeah, okay, up the list, but if you're trying to tell me the number 11 is higher than the number 12, I'm saying that you are wrong.
Oh, shut up.
It's higher up the list, yeah, but it's not higher in numerical value.
Anyway. Bam. Good player.
Definitely top 10.
Good player, but...
When I mean top 10, I mean 10. Bam Adebayo should be 10.
I would still put Ayton and Jaren Jackson above him.
No. Bam Adebayo is better than Ayton, and I would say he's better.
Now he is, but potential-wise, Ayton could be insane.
I don't think Ayton will get better than Bam Adebayo. I think if Bam Adebayo showed he can shoot 3-pointers in the skills game, and I think over the summer if he develops that, he'll just get even better than he currently is.
Well,
I mean, if we're talking about Bam Adebayo, when Miami played the Bucks, Bam Adebayo kept Middleton 0 from 5, Giannis 2 from 11, and Brook Lopez 3 from 8.
But I assume it's not just Adebayo.
No,
Miami are a good defensive
That
team.
was when Bam was on the court.
But like Jimmy Butler's a good defender.
But you'd
Iggy.
expect Bam to be coming up against...
You said Middleton.
Yeah, maybe not Middleton,
Yeah.
but
Brook Lopez,
and Giannis definitely. Because if Giannis is going for layups, which is like majority of the shots he takes, Bam's going to be in there blocking him, not Jimmy Butler.
But I would still take Ayton. I'd put Ayton in the same category. I would definitely take Jaren Jackson above him.
Not for me. Bam Adebayo is a hero, and I wish I kind of got a Bam Adebayo jersey when I did. But
Me too.
Jimmy Butler's good.
Is he?
Tied for 10th, because again, I think it's very easy to differentiate these players, but ESPN can't do it. But I might be biased. Tied for 10th, SGA and Devin Booker. Now, Booker is exactly the same as Fox and Ayton. Just stuck on a bad team, and I don't think Booker's got much more potential. I think he's pretty much
Devin Booker is just a scorer with no defense.
Yeah.
Whereas Shai can do everything apart from shoot, really.
But he still puts up points.
Yeah, because he can do everything.
Yeah.
Crafty.
Averaging 19 on the season.
And from how many blocks did you send me yesterday? Like 5 different blocks?
Yeah, against the Clippers he blocked Kawhi and
Paul George.
PG.
Yeah.
So
he's got potential defensively.
yeah, and with
And the length.
CP3 and LeGret's Dort teaching him.
Like, why would LeGwen's Dort be teaching him? He's a rookie.
Have you seen him on defense?
He's a rookie.
Have you seen him on
He's
defense?
learning himself.
Have you seen him on defense?
He's learning
Have you
himself.
seen him on
He's
defense?
learning.
Yeah, I think Shai's got way more potential than Booker, but then, like, I'm looking at Jaylen Brown and Bam Adebayo and thinking I'd put Bam and Jaylen ahead of SGA. I'd probably have SGA at 11. SGA at 11.
You okay?
No. SGA would be at 11, Bam would be 10, Jaylen Brown would be 9. Or 8, maybe.
Fair enough.
Because at number 9 is Brandon Ingram, and I think Jaylen Brown is better than Brandon Ingram.
He's only on this high on this list.
Because of a good season.
A good season.
Good start. He's not
If
really
they
doing
did
much since Zion came in.
If they did this list last year, he'd be 24th.
Oh yeah, I'd be pushing to get on the list. if they did
He's
this
in a
last season.
situation where, like Devin Booker, he's putting up big points on a bad team. That's it.
Yeah, but like I said, since Zion has come in, he's slowed down offensively.
Yeah. Well, look at him last season with LeBron on the Lakers. He averaged 18 a game, I think.
Yeah, so again, with the same with a lot of these players, I don't see much more improvement from Ingram. I think he's pretty much like the player he is. He might have a season where he shoots a bit more efficiently, but how high does that get you on this list? Not really. And number 8, Trae Young.
This is
Mental.
slanderous.
That man is top 3.
Oh,
Top 5. That man's top
five.
5. He's definitely ahead of the next 2 players that are on this. Maybe next 3 players are on this list.
yeah, for sure.
He should be in the 5th spot. But yeah, I mean, why? Like, what have they seen from Trae to put him behind the next 3 players?
He's like 21, averaging 30 points per game and leading the league in assists. Well, at least he's up there leading in assists.
And yeah, and points wise, he's doing. I saw something. I don't know the stats. I'm not about saying it.
On a bad team where he's surrounded by awful players, he still averages 10 assists a game.
Yeah.
Put him in a team where you got players who can make shots. That could easily be 13, 14 assists per game.
I mean, look at Colin Sexton.
Averaging not even 2 assists.
He's the first player in 50 years, or in over 50 years, to average up to 20 plus points a game and average less than 3 assists per game. So
it's impressive when you think about it.
It is impressive.
Really is impressive.
That Colin Sexton really does nothing for as a point guard.
Apart from shoot.
Yeah. But why is he playing point guard?
He's not really a point guard though. Darius Garland is the point guard on that team.
But he's playing point guard.
He should be with his build. He is a point guard.
Especially with like Kevin Love's been a good corner 3 shooter. Just give him just
pass.
Yeah, get in, going for a layup and dish the ball out.
Exactly. It's
Open
not very
threes
hard.
every time.
If Al Horford can get 4 assists per game, I'm sure Colin Sexton could.
He should be getting he should be averaging about 8 in that team. With
I'd give him 6.
With Kevin Love and that in there.
I'd give him 5 or 6.
Especially with Drummond there now, with the balls he can play
Alley-oops.
to Drummond. Definitely should get more assists, but he won't because it's Colin Sexton and he's not on this list for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, the players that we were saying that Trey should be higher than, number 7 is Ja Morant.
I think he's in the same ballpark as Trey.
Yeah, I just think Trey's got better.
Trey's more proven right now.
Yeah.
But I think if this is based on potential, Ja's athleticism and defense puts him above Trey.
They're both
overall.
all-stars. They're both
going to be, for the next 10, 15 years, they'll be up there, the 2 best point guards in the league. Assuming they overtake
Chris
Ben
Paul
Simmons.
and Dennis Schroeder.
No.
Huh? They're the best point guards in the league. I thought when we did our point guard list, it was CP3 and Dennis Schroeder. Number 1
They're
and
the
2.
best point guards in Oklahoma.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'm glad.
The best point guards to ever play in Oklahoma.
Ooh.
Have that, Russ.
Ooh.
Nah, still love you, Russ.
Is that some salt?
No. So I feel sorry for Cameron Payne though. I mean, he's livid. He's sat at home thinking, didn't even make top 3. Yeah, so definitely put Trey above Ja Morant, and I'd definitely put Trey above Donovan Mitchell, who's in 6th.
For sure. Donovan Mitchell for me would probably be more around the 13-14 range.
Yeah. I would even swap Jaylen Brown for Mitchell right now.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair. That's not a bad shout.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I didn't shout it though, so I don't know.
That's not a bad vocalization.
Comment.
Yeah, comment.
Yeah. Vocalization. Is that even a word?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
No, listen, we're not. Number 5, Karl Anthony Towns.
Blasphemy.
Yeah.
Should never be this high.
Rubbish team. Good player. Yeah, rubbish team, good player. The same as most of the players on this list. But I can't see him getting much better than he is. I can't see him
and he can't defend.
Leaving.
He doesn't even try defensively.
Next on the list is so Cat definitely should be lower, but next on the list is your mate Ben Simmons, number 4.
I think this is down to recency bias. He should be 3rd on the list, but the player in 3rd has had a very hot streak recently.
Very good season.
A very good month.
Season.
And Simmons has been out for a month. Not that long yet, but he's coming on quite a while of being out injured. So I think he should be 3rd on this list, but I'm not mad at him being 4th. I'm not gonna rage and like throw a temper tantrum.
Yeah, I feel like just shooting lets him down.
Yeah.
For being top 3.
Yeah. I'm a bit annoyed.
If he develops a 3-point shot, then get him in.
He's the best defender in the league already and the best playmaker.
He's not the best playmaker in the league.
Oh, have you seen our team without
I
Ben?
met Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best playmaker in your team, but he's not the best playmaker in the league.
Ooh, I would disagree. I'm just biased, but
I mean, yeah.
I mean, this isn't biased. He is the best defender in the league.
He's one of the best defenders in the league. He's the best defender
best.
in his position, a point guard.
I mean, he's a point guard, small forward, power forward, and a centre, all in one.
No, but as his position at point guard, where he starts most games for Philly, he is the best defender in that position.
He's better than Kawhi. That's not even up for debate, in my opinion. Kawhi doesn't really try anymore.
Talk to me when
he's still very good though.
Talk to me when Ben wins a ring, carrying one team.
That's irrelevant.
I mean, they beat you in the.
Bro,
they beat you.
Winning a ring has no thing on being the best defender in the league.
But if Ben was a better defender than what's his name, Kawhi, he would have stopped him in the finals.
We did stop him.
They beat you.
But on one shot.
Yeah.
We got to game 7. And he hit the miracle shot.
I mean...
Anyway, that brings back PTSD. Let's go on to number 3.
You seen the size of Kawhi's hands?
I mean, what are you looking at his hands for?
What are you looking at? Number 3 is Jason Tatum. Great season. Good player.
I mean, good player. He's elevating this game now to a superstar level.
Do you think he'll be a power forward long term? Do you think he'll move back down to small forward?
He can play at either one. Doesn't really change his game. A good player. I was thinking last night how to build a good team. And for me, I was trying to
sign Jason Tatum.
how to make the Hawks a
there.
championship contending team.
We won 2K again.
No, I was in bed, about to fall asleep, and I was thinking, how would the Hawks be a good team? And I came to the conclusion: replace John Collins for Jason Tatum. It's never going to happen, but he would be so perfect. That's so irrelevant to the whole point, but he's a good player.
Not gonna lie, wasn't listening to what you said. I'm
used to it by now. No?
Yeah. So I could see Tatum maybe going down a few spots, but he's a good player. Yeah, good player. Number 2, Zion. That's the old ESPN bias back again.
No, I'm surprised. I thought he would be number 1.
Yeah, but I think he should be number 2.
I think they're just going off the hype, aren't they?
Yeah,
really.
I mean,
a little fat man can jump.
They still say he's the next LeBron.
I mean,
he doesn't have much ability outside a big dunk.
To be fair though, since he's started playing,
yeah, he's playing well, but it's like
after his first 15 games, he's averaging 24 points on 60% shooting. He's had 3 games where he scored over 30 points. He's the first rookie since Michael Jordan with at least 12 20-point games. Pretty good. And
I mean, if
the Pelicans are above 500 with Zion.
If I was 7 foot,
he's not 7 foot. He's 6'6".
If I was 6'6" and weighed 300 pounds, I think I would bully Kyle Kuzma as well.
I mean, how is Julius Randle done? Nothing. Exactly.
Yeah, whatever. Zion's alright. He's not LeBron. I just don't like the comparisons to LeBron, who's
he's not
the
LeBron.
Greatest of all time. Number 1.
Yikes.
I don't even want your comment. LeBron's the best basketball player ever.
Yikes.
Number 1. Luka Magnotta.
Come on, you can see him.
No.
Kills cats.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Don't listen.
Be careful.
Luka Doncic. I mean, yeah, he's pretty good. He's young and he's balling.
I just hope he doesn't become James Harden 2.0.
Yeah.
But a good player. Very polished. Just a good player.
We've run out of things to say about these players on this list. But yeah, no, I mean, fair. He potential-wise, like...
He's going to win at least one MVP in his career.
Yeah. He's very good, and he's a player you'd want to build a team around. And that's what Dallas should try and do.
I think they are doing it.
Yeah. Get rid of Porzingis then, because as we said, he likes to be the dominant force.
Yeah, he likes it his own way.
Yeah, so that's the list complete. Lovely list. A new segment. We've developed a new segment, and this is where I bring a very controversial hot take, because that's what I'm here for, saying things that might not be true, but
don't make sense.
But definitely good entertainment. So, this week's hot take, the first hot take is, this season, Russell Westbrook is the best point guard in the league. Discuss.
So let's hear your case for him being the best.
I mean, first of all, we didn't think Harden and Russ would work. We said Russ won't change his game, Harden won't change his game, Capella's rubbish, it wouldn't work. Russ has stopped shooting threes. He's shooting a lot more efficiency recently.
Mm-hmm.
What? Efficiently recently. And he just looks, he's not getting as many rebounds or assists as he was doing at OKC, but it's not his team anymore. He's looking more like a team player. And compared to all the point guards in the league, he's had a very good season. Now, I know you're going to make the argument of, like, Trey. And, yeah, Trey. That's all I've got, really. And, I accept that to some extent. Trey and Russ are, like, on the same par for me this season. Yeah. Now, you can show your argument.
So your hot take was the best point guard this season. Overall, as a season as a whole.
Yes.
The first half of the season, Russ was awful. I remember looking at Houston subreddit, they were saying, why don't we make this trade? He's awful, he doesn't fit into our scheme. He just doesn't want to play team basketball. And over the first 19 games of the season, he averaged 21 points on 40% shooting, 22% from 3. It's like...
Reminds me of OKC form.
Awful first half of the season.
You've got to remember.
You've
got to remember this. That's exactly what he was doing at OKC last season, so of course I think that's good. Got against my brain here.
Let's go into plus minus, because we all love plus minus.
No, we don't.
You always bring her up.
Who cares about plus
you
minus?
Love plus minus. So
This is an irrelevant stat.
let's go into the offensive plus minus. A very reliable stat on how good you are on offense. So Russ has a 1.9 offensive plus minus.
What's that even mean?
Do you want to go over players who has a better offensive plus minus?
No.
George Hill,
Who's there?
Devontae Graham, Dinwiddie, Chris Paul, your best friend, Jordan Clarkson,
Nah, to be fair, John Clarkson's very good.
Derrick Rose, D'Angelo Russell, Kemba, Trey, Luka, and Dame. But you might be a good defender, right? No. Do you want to go over defensive players who have a defensive plus minus than Russ?
No.
Markel Fultz, Ricky Rubio, Corey Joseph, Lonzo, Alfred Payton, Kyle Lowry, Eric Bledsoe, Van Fleet, Chris Paul, George Hill, Murray. I can't remember his first name. The one from San Antonio.
Devontae.
Is that his first name? It could be. Who cares? It's Ben Simmons, the best point guard in the league, Pat Beverly, and Chris Dunn.
Chris Dunn, half of those weren't even good defenders. Let's be fair, Chris Dunn is
Ricky
second
Rubio is not a good
defender. Chris Dunn is second for steals this season.
Yeah, he's a good defender, but Markel Fultz and Rubio, Corey Joseph. But maybe you want to go into win shares. How many wins does he add to the team? According to wherever I got these stats from.
Not reliable source.
BasketballReference.com.
Not reliable
Very reliable.
source.
4.4 wins he adds to a team per year. Now, I hear you asking, which point guards has more win
I'm
shares?
not asking. I didn't ask.
Spencer Dinwiddie, Van
Good
Fleet,
player. Good
George
player.
Hill again.
Good player.
George Hill again.
Good player.
Eric Bledsoe again.
Good player.
Kemba Walker again.
Good player.
Trae Young. Oh, he appears again. Guess who else appears again? Kyle Lowry, Ben Simmons,
Good player.
Luka,
Good player.
CP3,
Good player. Good
and
player.
Dame.
Good player.
But maybe you want to go over to player efficiency rating. Nope, he doesn't need that either.
This feels like a roast session.
You got Trae Young, who's better. Dame, who's better. Luka, who's better. Even Andre bloody Drummond has a higher player efficiency rating.
Good player. What are you laughing at that for? Drummond's second, with total steals this season, third with average.
But that doesn't thing.
What do you mean it doesn't mean anything?
It doesn't go into player efficiency rating.
No, I'm just saying.
But
He's a good player. You laughed at good player.
after doing all of these very strenuous statistical analysis, I came to the conclusion Chris Paul, Ben Simmons, Damian Lillard, and Trae Young are all having a better season than Russell Westbrook. And to be honest, I would also take Fred VanVleet in my team instead of Russ.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
he's a team player. He's a team point guard.
Okay.
No,
So
yeah.
I'll ignore all the stats that you've thrown at me, and I'll go to the four players that you said are having a better season. We'll start with Christopher Paul. Good friend of mine, big but young, not old Christopher, and okay, I can see why you would say Chris Paul is having a better season than Russell Westbrook, but where's Houston on the standings and where's OKC in the standings?
Could they got a better coach and a better team?
Incorrect. Sam Presti.
They also have one of the best
Sam Presti
scorers
isn't
in
the
the league.
coach.
Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan. Why do I not know my own coach? Billy Donovan.
OKC don't have James Harden.
No, we have better players like Dennis Schroeder and
Yikes.
Gallinari who shoots a lot more efficiently. But Russ has changed his game.
And he was awful for the first half of the season.
Yeah, and then he changed his game.
Chris Paul's been good all season long. Don't even say he hasn't,
No, he
because I
has.
know
He
you love
has.
him.
He
Yeah.
has been. But Russ's team is still better.
But this
And-
is just individual season.
But they've gone to small ball now, or ultra small ball, as we like to call it. And Russ has had the best month, one of the best months of his career.
But this is for the full season.
I understand that, but I'm
If
I'm
it's the
showing
best
you
point
that.
guard over the past month, then yeah, I would agree.
Oh, thank you. I think I've won that argument then.
But over the full season, Ben Simmons, I put that just to see how you would react. I probably wouldn't agree
Well, Ben Simmons. Well, let me tear down that point. I excellently tore down the Chris Paul point.
Did you tear that down?
Excellently, yeah. You had nothing to say to it.
Masterful.
Ben Simmons is playing on a team which should be top 2 of the East.
But again, this isn't a team thing. This is
Sorry,
this
I am
is just
talking.
a point guard. This is just a point guard discussion.
Ben Simmons does not shoot.
I don't care. Russ doesn't shoot.
Philly should be a lot better than they are this season. They've been disappointing, really.
That's not because of Ben
And-
Simmons. That's because of Embiid and Horford and Tobias Harris and our coach. Ben has elevated his game to the best defender in the league.
I think we argued that before, that Ben Simmons probably isn't the best defender in the league.
He is. I would agree with
Have
myself.
you ever met Le Grant Dort?
I have. I was the one who told you about him over a year ago.
Better than Ben Simmons. No, he's not. And Damian Lillard, a team that should easily be in the playoffs this season, and are not. They struggled in the early part. Damian Lillard is exactly the same as Russ. Struggled at the first start of the season, and he's just started to play now. And now they're just starting to get into the playoffs.
Okay, so what's your argument against Trae Young? The floor is yours. Like, take the microphone. It's yours.
Let me think of one, okay?
Are you going to say his team sucks again?
No, I said Trae Young is he's on par with Russ this season.
On par?
Yeah, him and Russ have been the two best point guards in the league this season.
I mean, Russ has been the best point guard in the league.
But I would accept, like I said when I said the hot take, I'd accept that I would own, like, a Trae is, like, up there. As my acceptance was Trae.
So going through Chris Paul, Ben Simmons and Damian Lillard,
I tore them down perfectly.
Your main reason against them was the team.
Team badge, yeah.
Where this hot take was just he was the best point guard in the season. So record has no relevance.
But it does, because...
it doesn't.
Because if you're playing well, your team wins games.
Well, Trae Young, as you said, is tied for the best point guard in the league. How good are they doing?
Brilliantly. 13 wins? That's better than what Philly had back in the day. And Ben Simmons plays for Philly.
He didn't play for us then.
I know he didn't. He plays for you now. It all counts. Okay, so I'll take the L on this one then. Every week I'll come with another hot take and we'll see if I
will dismantle
if I can take a dub, but I'll take the L. Maybe Russ isn't the best point guard this season, but he has had a pretty good year.
I'm glad we could come to some sort of an agreement.
All right, I'll take the L.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll hold the L up high and do my little dance. You can't see it. Team of the week. You want to know who's my point guard for team of the week? Team of the week. The best 5 players over the past week in the NBA. Point guards. Well, we've got with the guard positions. We've got one of the same players. We'll go for him first. Shake Milton. Feels about an hour ago we spoke about him, because it was an hour ago when we spoke about him. He broke history. Well, he didn't. He tied history. And had his own personal history broken. He
introduced himself to the world.
And it wasn't just that one game. The 19 points against Knicks was also pretty impressive.
Yeah, and I'm glad he had that 39-point game on national TV. Everyone knows him now. And we got tied into such a small contract for the next 4 years. So I feel sorry for him in a way, because he could have made a lot of money this summer. But hey, he's ours. And I'm happy.
Talk about Curry.
My next one, Seth Curry. When I put this list together, you said, "What's Seth Curry been doing, oh?"
I said, Steph Curry hasn't played a game yet.
Yeah.
You said Seth Curry.
Let me introduce you to him, brother. His brother.
Him brother.
So he's been putting up 37 points, 27 points, and 21 points. And one of the games was against Miami, where he lit them up, so big W for Seth, the better brother.
Not the better brother, as Steph will prove in next week, as he makes Team of the Week next week.
Probably will, to be fair.
So yeah, my ironically, one of my guards is Russell Westbrook. But like we said, an excellent February, and just a good week in general. But in his February, which isn't a week, it is a month, which is 4 weeks usually.
Yeah.
Especially this year when we had a leap year, which was excellent.
4 weeks on one day.
Yeah. The 29th of February was what came around this year. So, well done to the 29th.
Is there a clap in
Good to see you. Yes. In February, he averaged 33.4 points, 7.3 rebounds, 6 assists, and shooting 54%.
Well, I didn't realise we were doing Team of the Month.
Oh, sorry, but he's also been good over the week, because he's averaged 32 points over the week, so that's like slightly worse than what he's done on the month. So, I mean, good player, gets in my team. Small forward, or just forward in general. We both went Jason Tatum.
He's only had 2 games, but scored 32 points in both of them.
Good player.
Very good player. It's getting hot on you, isn't it?
Power forward. I went for AD. Don't remember why, to be honest. Let me have a look. I went for AD. Purely because of the behind the back move against Philly, and he dropped one of your players, and it was embarrassing, really.
Yeah. My power forward, is Zion. Have you seen what he's been putting up? 24 points.
Never even heard of him.
35 points, 25 points, and 21 points. For a rookie, he's dominating the game. What was that?
Bender signed a 10-day contract with Golden State.
No. Breaking news.
No, it doesn't matter. My centre, Andre Drummond. You might think,
Interesting.
why is Andre Drummond there?
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Let me tell you, he's played one game. I didn't know he played one game. He played one game and lost it. But he put up 27. I probably should take Drummond out now.
You fool.
I didn't see he played one game. He played one game, he put up 27 points.
4 steals?
Yeah, he's not scrolling across, but 4 steals. And yeah, just having a good season altogether. This is only team of the week, and I didn't realise he played one game, so ignore me. What would you put in there?
My centre was Kristaps Porzingis. As I said, without Luka, he's
played
having
3 whole games.
He's having it his own way.
I mean, Luka has been playing recently.
He's putting up production. Luka
is back though.
He is back, but when Luka is out of the game, he has it his own way. He's very lethal. 24 points, 38 points, and 34 points. When it comes to finishing around the rim, he's very good.
Dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Dangerous to society, you might say.
I wasn't saying
the basketball society.
Yeah.
That being.
He's very tall, and he has very long arms.
Dominant.
Very dominant.
Grabs rebounds.
Bit scary.
And only rebounds.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
We don't know what he does.
He grabs rebounds. We know that for sure.
You could grab his teammates and say, "Well done, mate."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, not in a forceful way, just in a nice way.
We never know.
Porzingis. Player of the week. Who did you go for, Owen? No, I don't know. No, I do know. Then the NBA went for LeBron and Tatum, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm going for Shake. Obvious reasons. And Seth Curry. Because why not?
Just why not? Just throw it out there. We can give it whoever we want to give it to. I'm giving mine to SGA and Chris Paul. I know they're in the same division. I'm not. I'm giving it to Tatum and Russ. I mean, I've said my reasoning. They're good players, and they've been playing well.
Fair enough. That's all you need.
And that is the end of this episode. Come back next week, because I'm going to put out there again, I think there'll be more basketball.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
That's
Coronavirus has hit the US now, and they've told they told players not to dap you up anymore. Just a nice fist bump will do. Not to spread any germs. But I think they're not going to cancel it.
Well,
I'm predicting another week.
In college basketball, they have started cancelling games. So
yeah, but nobody watches college basketball. It's all about, you're the only one there. It's everybody's watching the NBA. They're not going to cancel it. But I predict another week of basketball.
Do they want LeBron James dying?
No, he won't die. He's a healthy man. So next week, hopefully, Steph Curry will play, and we can talk about a bit of Steph action. And hopefully OKC win all our games. Don't care about Philly. Everybody's going to be injured.
Cool.
Thanks for watching. You're not watching anything. You're listening. Thanks. Nobody's listening. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Post Up Podcast. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, because we tweet sometimes. And I tend to tweet funny things, because I'm a funny guy. Would you say? You sound funny?
Carry on with the outro.
At Post Up _ podcast, and we're on YouTube and SoundCloud under Post Up Podcast, and we're also on iTunes and SoundCloud. We're on all the platforms. Find us wherever you want to find us. Not in person though, just audio. You're not going to find us on the streets.
But if you don't want to listen, that's okay, because we're not forceful. We won't force anything upon you. So
who are you talking about?
So I saw this Latvian guy. I can't remember his name, but yeah, some dodgy stuff. Very forceful. So
probably Kristaps Porzingis. No. Yeah. Thanks for listening, lads, and the female lads. Bonjour. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Bra. Ba ba ba.